Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 21 of Flamethrone. And this is what the aftermath of a elven invasion looks like. So there's a lot of dead things around the fortress, and well, there's a lot of puke because our dwarves don't like to see the daylight anymore. I can relate to that, so let's help them out by sealing off this place with a nice magma mode. That is one of the things that I have on my mind for today. The other things, well, we will have to see about that. When I saw this frickin' hot mess here, I was wondering, why wouldn't we be removing that mess with a real frickin' hot mess, aka magma? So, yeah, I was wondering if we wouldn't be looking cool if we'd had a waste disposal unit, you know? Just some place where we dump the bodies, then a nice flush from the magma toilet, and everything's gone. I think that is a very wonderful thing. Ways and means to use your magma. And there's really a lot of dead people these days. Ugh. The elves, they love to come in big numbers. Well, luckily a little bit of puke didn't kill anybody, yet I hope. It's Dwarf Fortress, after all, who knows? But, yeah. So, what is that? The doctors want a grand guild hall. That's okay for me. It's these days now, when the fort grows older, they grow more demanding. So, we have to fulfill quite a steep price tag here, but it's okay. Well, the caravan is arriving, and we're going to be hopefully founding some estate. I mean, I feel like this fort has already a lot of progress under its belt, but there's still a couple of things that I want to achieve, namely control over the territory here. That really does mean a lot to me. We are an expeditionary force after all, so we want to claim our stake out here. See, I think that's a really grand outlook for this whole campaign, and so, well, let's approve that and see what that'll do. I still need to upgrade Rakust's tomb. That's somehow I keep forgetting about that. I admit. Well, the liaison from the mountain home arrives back with us, and Control A, select all. Yes, please. I like to order all the orders now that we are rich. So, let's see. There is a wagon driving through trails of puke. Damn, that is not nearly as poetic as I want it to be. But, well, it's a dwarven poem, so maybe it is. Somehow. In an odd way. Anyways, let's not ramble about that. The injured citizens have disappeared on my DF hack. Does that mean they're healed now? Well, let's hope so. This lord has been wounded. Wow, that is a big surprise to me, in all honesty. Wow. Tourist has been dinged up quite hard. Oh boy. That's a pretty big accomplishment, considering that Tyrus is already of legendary level and all. I mean, not borderline stupid legendary, but still pretty solid. Ah well. Good. So let's request the broker and get the gem bins. Ah, I was waiting for that. You know, we're so rich by now. We're filthy rich. It's one of the... It is the richest fort in this campaign. That is no over-exaggeration at all. It's just facts. So, that's gonna be fun now. We're gonna be tossing money left and right. So is that all? We really only have one gem bit. All fits in there. All the stuff that we are... I was wondering. We've been digging out those diamonds. Way too plenty for what I saw here. Down here, we've made also some nice progress. I gotta be doing one thing, though, that's really important to me. I want to open up the hole here and start digging for magma. Alright, so Erdem is already at the depot, the gems are not. Such is life. Alright, we're putting elvish leftovers here and there. So the thing that we're going to do is we're just going to build a decent funnel here. That's all we need to that we're going to do. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't put any blueprints in there before the evaporation has happened. But yeah, we're just going to narrow the thing. Hey, we are a duchy now, so Rockhust is now the Duke of Flamethrone. Hell yeah! So that means we are really a much bigger thing now. I think this fortress is really well deserving the higher ranks. I mean, we had tragedy in... what was it called again? Tamewild. We had a tragedy in Tamewild when the Baron of this place just deceased. Tragic accident. That was really horrible news. Honestly, that was... halting the entire campaign, so to speak. I don't know if you get a reassignment of a Baron, but I never had it when the first assigned Baron died. So, oh, come on, guys. Traders are not waiting forever. Bring those bins. Okay. So I want to quench the fires of hell yet another time. I hope the mining personnel will arrive one day. Alright, there we go. That's that. Wrong turn. Pit pond. There we go. Just dawned on me that I should have a look-see on my water pit. I don't know. I opened it a while ago and never looked back at it. But yeah, it's fine. The cistern is not really in need of a replenishment at this point. Petitions. So, Rhodey Admired Aura wants to join us. We're going to have a look at Rhodey in a moment, but first I want to pull off that trade. Rhodey, you have to wait. There we go. So finally, we have ores, no metals in the... that's all? Sorry. Thank you for the wares. So there's a lot of wood, and we're definitely going to buy that spider silk. Why didn't they... yeah, they are included. So we're also going to buy... that's not necessary. Leather and the other stuff we all produce that ourselves, but I always have a chronicle shortage of cave spider silk because I rarely open the caverns to farm that stuff myself or trap up forgotten beasts, yada yada yada. The usual suspects. I just rarely find time to do that. So, is there anything? Yeah, we're going to import the fine dining stuff for the human friends. Alright, so we are able to pay that with just 5 gems. Take that. Boom. Paid. I like that. So, yeah, next step, we're going to toss out way too much money into gifts. And I just hope that this will get us more estates. I really have no clue how to trigger the foundation of estates differently. I think one of these bins would have been all I needed because I don't want to stay clicking here until tomorrow. I mean, sure, I could just gift away the entire bin, but we're not that rich yet, alright? So let's go for something like that, 55 grand. Alright, Rhodey, let's check out what's your story. No? Here. Weirdly enough, already on the Citizen tab. Are you a little bit overambitious, my friend? So, let's see. He's really not good at anything. Not too legendary. An animal trainer. Alright. Odd. The Hateful Order. That doesn't sound too friendly. Well, has a ton of friends here, so yeah, alright. Obviously, Rhodey seems to be quite the homie for some of our people, so yeah, no more doubts. If something is missing, I know who to blame, though. I'm trusting him. I'm not a fool, though. Alright, so we have a moody dwarf claiming his stuff, and the guild hall is not fulfilling its agreement. Curses. So, yeah, we'll have to do some fancy patterns, I guess. There we go. Let's see if that does the trick. If not, I will... Oh, no, not again. Glass. Alright. So, yeah, it's just... oh, gosh. I need to order raw glass next time. Desktop is totally dead. Yeah, that's that. Since we don't even have access to sand, there's nothing I can do about that poor fella. The only thing, well, let's pull off one last effort of sorts. Sometimes, when you're foraging stuff, you get super lucky, and you trigger a finding... never mind, we can't enter these places anymore. You trigger a patch of sand spawning, but no. Not even possible here anymore. So, we could do the thing here, but it is highly unlikely that this will be what I'm looking for. You usually do that in the caverns if you really want to force a sand spawn. You cut down lots of trees, but you see, there's a sandy clay spawning below there. There is a minuscule chance sometimes a sand spot spawns. For what reason? Only our Mokon for himself knows. We know that we have one of us that is doomed to die. And that pains me. I don't like that. Especially since it's such a stupid reason. Grr. Well, can't truly change that. So, well, there's a lack of value in here. That sucks. How to create value? Adamantine, I guess. So, can we do an adamantine traction bench? We would need a adamantine table first. Tell you what, we're rich. So, I'm going to order some special furniture. You know, we can't afford that, can't we, Eurist? Of course. There we go. So that's the easiest way of just adding in some value into this place. We're just going to slap in one of these fancy tables. As you can see here, we are racking up a ungodly amount of adamantine wafers. 7, 8, and 9. 9 frickin' adamantine wafers. That is almost 15,000 dwarf bucks. So the destruction of wealth here is insane. So at least it is a masterful table worth 6,000 dwarf bucks. So yeah, we are definitely, hopefully, going to have some amazing instructions, demonstrations, whatever is on this table, because it sure was costly. But it should give the people what they crave for. Something, some spectacle, some wow effect. You see, you surely get what I mean. Everybody will come from near and far to see the adamantine table. They must be very rich, they think, if they can just dump down adamantine table. Not weapons, not arms. Okay, I'm done here. So yeah, it's let's see if that'll satisfy the agreement. I really hope it does. So yeah, it's a grand guild hall now. Boom. Job's done. So, all with the help of one little table. Imagine that you could now also adorn these with valuable gemstones and whatnot. The probabilities. So, this episode I finally wanted to finish that freaking magma moat. So let's work on that end as well. Was right. So there we go. I'm going to cheat hard now and make life as easy as possible for me. Which means, not really cheating in any way, it means that I'm going to go for the path of least resistance here. I need to wait until this one dries, don't I? Well. So I can't ignore all of them, or I can't build all of the wall pieces yet, and it's going to look like a very shaggy little weird wall, but it's okay. Ugh. I need to wait though until these are dried up. So yeah, the main idea here is a very simple one. We just want to get the stuff down there in the moat without any evaporation. End of the story. But I gotta admit, it appeals to me that we could just leave some openings here and there to have some magma available for other occasions, like a incineration chamber or stuff like that. So I think I'm going to leave open this little spot here, but beyond that, yeah, probably this one here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we getting there, friends. We getting there. Building things in Dwarf Fortress, especially those that have a function, it's always a messy ordeal where things happen in a way that I didn't foresee. Complications happen that I never thought that they would happen. I love it. I really do. It's one of those things why I really can't get enough of that game, because there's always something exciting happening when I'm deciding to do a project of sorts. Alright, ooh, ended a mandate. Vandalism, alright, but that's just the haggard dwarf that never came out of the hospital somehow. He died in there. Oh well. All right, let's leave it like that. All right. So, yeah, I am not going to look at that until it dries up, because obviously it'll just take a while. Let's get back downstairs and see how business went. Yeah, almost done here. Awesome. Love to see that. So, yeah. We can turn that off. We don't need that anymore. Because we're simply going to bash open that. No. We don't. We won't do that. Just realize that this is a foolish thing to do. Yeah, we need another bucket. I canceled it too early. I think with the thing meandering around, nothing will ever evaporate down there, because it's always going to get refreshed. So there's a fresh spot of magma hovering over it all the time, if that makes sense. So, let's see. We have a couple of free levers open here, which is amazing. Alright. Life returns to normal, even after elven attacks, even after monstrosities out of the depths attacking or people, even after poor, moody souls not getting where they need to get, things are still looking quite good here in Flamethrower. Gotta say. So for some odd reason, none of these spots ever wants to dry, especially the ones that are important to me. Of course, of course. So, where is the apartment spot of the Baron, actually? This is not where the Baron is residing. This is this spot. Where did I put the royal sleepy spots? Oh dear. Gotta say, down here. Sometimes it is hard to keep on track with things. So yeah, we're definitely going to need things here. So weapon racks and armor stands. Yes, yes. It's going to be easy. We're going to make these, of course, out of the finest adamantine that we have procured. I think this is just the final level of my tomfoolery here. I think these are listed under other objects, though. If I am not mistaken. Where are they? Armor. No, it's furniture. It always gets me. I never know. So, there we go. Armor stand. And weapon rack. There we go. So, Mothak balanced weight. We have even more people. So, where did the raw green glass come from? It saved this man's life. Or woman? A woman's life. I'm sorry. It saved their life. I really, really liked that preposition the other day. So, Mothak balanced weight. Are you the bringer of raw glass? If so, you are instantaneously taken. But yeah, here. That's an interesting one. This one is not on the citizen list already. Passing acquaintances with a couple of people. Legendary blacksmith. This man's name is weirdly the Banded Urn. So yeah, Mothak was already with us in another fortress. Come on in. I thought I felt like the name sounded oddly familiar. I was right about that. It's one of the things that I love, that you know your local legends eventually. It's amazing. So, a green glass bed. Okay. Brilliant. So, yeah. Tell you what we're going to do. This is obviously going into the Baron's quarters. So, yeah, the super fancy ones haven't been deposited yet. There we go. So that'll totally help in upgrading the value of the premises. And the adamantine weapon rack and armor rack will do the same. So we now only need to add in 2 more chests. Did I see that correctly? And we're good to go. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to upgrade His Highness's apartments accordingly. Alright, so Over here, though, we need to do something. We need to do an adamantine statue. Damn, I'm probably overdoing this a little bit. Teensy tiny bit. I hope it's there's still enough around there. But at the end of the day, this is Rakust's big tomb, and what different material are we supposed to use for this fortress? I mean that seriously. We would be totally not taking his legacy serious. This man founded the biggest adamantine mine of the civilization. Of course, its monument is made out of adamantine. I love this game. It allows me to play in a detailed level that is usually not possible in sandbox games. That is the true superpower of it, to me. Problem is its unfinishedness and its clunkiness, but yeah, if you can't look past these issues, well, there's not much out there that's fulfilling the sandbox dream better, gotta say. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm really curious about that statue. This is an obscene amount of adamantine, and an obscene amount of adamantine waste. But I don't care. I'm allowed to do that. So, the funnel is also almost done. We now only need to wait for these two last segments to get done. I want to have something like this already here implemented. I don't think that I want more than that, because this is probably a chamber that I want to fill. But we will make it a tad bit smaller. Let's do this. I've learned from my previous mistakes where I made chambers way too large. Oh, a ghostly sword master is howling through the halls. That is not a good thing. This is among the worst things. Let's quickly engrave a memorial here. Alright. There we go. So, man, time flies. I didn't even get to anything down there in the mines today. Well, there's been a lot of things that we had to do, but I mean, I'm very happy that we are for the first time working with the stuff that we are digging out and risking our lives down there for. So that is definitely a major thing. And yeah, the guild hall down here is filling up with memorial slabs by episode. Alright. But I feel really confident about things down here. Today we didn't dig deeper. That is okay. I really think we don't need to dig out every episode that much. I'm merely a little bit sad that I didn't manage to finish the magma mode system. I really expected the stuff to evaporate faster, but yeah, it is what it is. We have been made a duchy now, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is a fulfilled job, and yeah, this is just good news, you know. Alright. Let's get that done before I forget it. Really important to me to clobber open all the passageways that we can before we start excavating that level. It looks pretty good from the outside. I think I see a cavity here. Yeah. This is a cavity. If I ever saw one, this is what a cavity looks like. So yeah, there's still a lot of business to get done here, but I think next episode we're finally going to be able to get the magma mode done. That is the one thing that I know. And yeah, I really am looking forward to a incineration, a trash disposal unit. I mean, everybody knows the glamorous atom smashers, but I really like to showcase different things from time to time. Nothing against the good old atom smasher, you see. I really like that one, but everybody loves the atom smasher. There should be more things that you can do here, and that is what it's all about. All right. So I hope that I have set this up in a way that we can still work with it in the future. But up until then, I have to wait until it is finally done evaporating. So let's see what his memorial reads. So, went missing. Devoted mother and wife. Rest in peace, Bim. You don't need to kill anybody. You don't need to haunt anybody. We have properly memorialized you. So, my friends, it is yet again time to outro this. I hope you enjoyed your stay. We're going to get some macro works done next time, and I think the incineration unit is a done deal. So we're going to start working on that next episode, because I'd be really disappointed with myself if we'd be not working a little bit more with magma in general. I mean, there's so many things that we can't do, that we should do, and that we will do. Therefore, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to go next episode deeper into the art of making things disappear with the help of some magma flow, and I hope you're not going to miss that one out, because I'm definitely looking forward to that. See you all in the next one. Leave me your comments, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as usual, check out the description box. There's plenty of links down there that are really helpful to check out. More Dwarf Fortress playthrough stuffs and support links. Feel free to support the channel. I really appreciate everybody doing so. Big thanks to everybody who supports the channel, and a big thanks to you for watching these videos. I sincerely mean it. I didn't think that Dwarf Fortress would be one of the things that I kept doing, but it is, and it's wonderful. So, that all being said, thanks for being around. See you all next time. Bye-bye.